Alright guys, welcome back to the next video on the channel, and today what we're going to be going over is the Pokemon Presents that was today. Going over each announcement and then looking over what was good about it and what we can expect in the next coming year for Pokemon. Now we are going to start off with a very interesting one called Pokemon Trading Card Game Pocket. Now if you have ever played Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel, this is basically Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel for Pokemon. Let's see if we can get a quick screenshot of the game being played, basically. Oh, sorry about that. So you basically get cards within the game that are like 3D effect, and then you also get these things called immersive cards. When you go into them, they expand the artwork, and you get a better picture of the card. And it looks pretty cool, to be honest. It's got better things like that than Master Duel, because Master Duel don't have anything like this. Not only that, let's find out where the dueling bit is. There you go. So there's going to be something called quick battles. So you have a 3 card slot with looks like 2 prize cards on the left and right. And then obviously you got your main Pokemon slot there. And it's going to be either like Duel Links or like Master Duel. We're going to have to wait until it does come out. However, it does look pretty interesting, and I will probably do some videos on it on the channel. Moving forward, we do have Pokemon Scarlet and Violet getting a few things, which it is actually the Kanto starters. They're basically getting a Terra Raid, basically. It's not that incredible. Charizard is back with Dragon type. Looks like Venusaur Poison type, maybe. And then Blastoise looks like it gets a Steel type. So it's not too bad. Nothing great, obviously, for Scarlet and Violet, as they are coming to the end of that game. Now, Pokemon Go is getting quite a bit. So we got, obviously, as you see on the screen there, you've got Armarouge, Ceruledge, and Charcadet. They are all coming to Pokemon Go in the new season. That starts on the 5th of March. Not only that, we'll be getting Cap's Hat Pikachu, once again on screen. That will know Volt Tackle. Huge thing for the game, especially for the Pikachu lineup. Not only that, there is other Pokemon that can learn Volt Tackle as well. So maybe we'll get a move update and also a PvP update, which I'm quite looking forward to. We are also getting a Horizons collab, so you'll get screenshots with Lyco and Roy if you're up to date with the anime, and basically you'll get a Fuecoco or a Quaxley depending on which side you go on. I think also it might be a case of you get one of the 3 starters. It's not really mentioned what you get. If you do play Pokemon Masters EX, I've never really got into the game, but you'll have Silver with a Mega Tyranitar, and then you'll also get Gita with Glamora. That is the champion from Paldea. I don't know how good these will be. Obviously, I don't play the game, but I might do some videos moving forward to try and get into the game more. Pokemon Unite is also another one that I've never actually got into. It's like the League of Legends Pokemon game. You'll be able to fight Koraidon and also play with Farlings and also Ceruledge. So new characters coming to each game. Pokemon Sleep will be getting the 3 legendary dogs. If you did watch the Pokemon Presents, this, I was so seeing that it looked like Gold and Silver. The whole theme looked Gold and Silver. We had unknowns being there. It looked so much like they were going to announce Let's Go Johto, and they didn't. I was quite surprised. Not even a remake for it. So hopefully we'll get more around the Johto region soon. Probably its own Legends game at some point as well. But you'll be able to get Entei, Suicune and Raikou within Pokemon Sleep moving forward. Pokemon Calf, I believe you'll be able to get Sprigatito, Fuecoco, Quaxley, and also Koraidon and Miraidon, who can join your staff. And then the big one. The big announcement of this whole Pokemon Presents was Pokemon Legends ZA. Pokemon Legends ZA is basically a Kalos Legends game. Now, there's so much about X and Y that we didn't get to see. So we had AZ that was just like a character that got floated about. Didn't really go into his backstory that much other than the story around him and his Floette. So maybe now we might actually get AZ's Floette in-game as it was in X and Y. It just never got released. So maybe we'll get it in this game instead. Also, what looks like on there, if you look at the screen, you've got a Z for which looks like Zygarde with the hexagons. And then you've got the A, which is basically, looks like AZ's ultimate weapon, which revives Floette. We didn't really get much to talk about during this. We got Pikachu running through the city, which looks like a 3D blueprint, basically. No, doesn't look like there's any new Pokemon there that you can see. Obviously, there will be people breaking this down. But there is actually 2 Pokemon moving forward a bit. That one looks different. It looks like a different form of Furfrou maybe. But there's 2 in particular I want to look at. And it's a bit later on. So there's no different Gyarados here, and also the Magikarps underneath as well. Nothing here. You've got Sylveon and Aegislash. But it's when Pikachu, is it Pikachu or when Talonflame flies up over here maybe? Let me try and find it. There's a Dragonair there as well. So there's a Pokemon here. I don't know if you'll be able to see it, which looks new. Not only that, there's a snake Pokemon here, which doesn't look like Arbok or any of the known snake Pokemon. So maybe we are getting a new one there, hopefully. And we are back. So as you can see there, there's a Pokemon there that maybe might be Hippopotas, maybe a earlier version. And then we get a snake Pokemon here, which does not look like any snake Pokemon we've got in-game before, because it's bigger than an Ekans and it doesn't look like Arbok. So I reckon we are getting a new snake Pokemon in this game, potentially. And down here, it is just normal Magikarp. I do wish the Pokédex entry for the Ancient Magikarp would come true at some point. Hopefully it'll be in the Legends Kanto, because we might actually go through Mewtwo's creation for that. So you've got to go and get all the Mew DNA and all 150 Pokemon to add to it. Things like that, just to be able to make Mewtwo. That would be an interesting game. Or even a Pokemon Legends Team Rocket might be an interesting one as well. But other than that, that is kind of this presents done. I did think there would be 2 games announced. I thought there would be either a Let's Go Johto plus a Legends, Let's Go Johto or Legends game. So we did get the Legends game, but then maybe we should have got really an ILCA game of Johto, because this game doesn't come out until 2025. So we are at least 10 months away from a new Pokemon game. Now, if it's going to be late 2025, we won't have a full game for a year and 10 months. That is unheard of for Pokemon, really. It might mean that the game is better produced, as they are trying to potentially make a better game, as Power World has come out and it's so much better with all its mechanics than Legends Arceus. You've got obviously Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom, which are still better. Even Breath of the Wild is still better than the mechanics of Scarlet and Violet. So there's so much to work on within the Pokemon community, and I cannot wait to see what they're going to do with this game, as this one is all based within the city. It does look a bit more futuristic, so I can't wait to see what they do. So that is it. Thank you all for watching. Please leave a like down below. Comment if you do like our switch over to Pokemon content as well as Pokemon Go. We will look over the Pokemon Go content from this presents as a separate video, just to see where Pikachu with Volt Tackle is, if there's any other Pokemon that will get it, things like that. And also, please subscribe to the channel if you are new, as we are trying to hit 1,000 by the end of the year, and all your support does help. And I'll speak to you all in the next one.